Brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to Akhirah TV. Inshallah, today we'll talk about the importance of Salat al-Jam'ah. This was primarily a message in our Jum'ah prayer, Jum'ah khutbah recently here in Ivy City. Inshallah, today I want to summarize and talk about the importance of praying Salat in the masjid rather than at home. As we are aware, Salat is very important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the 5 prayer Salats mandatory on us, which means there are other Sunnah Salat prayers that we can offer, but these 5 prayers are a must. We have to pray them, okay? We have to pray them. So one of the greatest thing that a believer earns from coming early to the congregational prayer, to the masjid, for a congregational prayer, for a Jama'ah prayer, is accustoming and training himself. So you train yourself, all right, to have a deliberation and calmness in performing the act of worshipness. When you pray your salat, the masjid with congregation, you'll have a calmness, right? You don't rush. You pray together, subhanallah. That's the benefit here. And this giving, at the time, you giving your time, effort, and also you care and deserve as well, and fulfilling its condition and pillar and obligatory recommended respects as well. Now, whoever trained himself to come early to prayer, the masjid, is one of the most complete people in prayer. Think about that. You come to the masjid early, and with the people you're going to pray together, it's really important. Now, this prevents people from coming early to the congregational prayer. Maybe you are lazy, right? Something that might prevent you being lazy or being healed with different this world conditions, subhanallah, those doesn't have a value than just a dust, right? Even less than that, subhanallah. So what's gonna hold you is nothing. You have to come to the masjid and pray, right? Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, in a tower, right, only 3 people are living, and I will even decide to make salat on them, to pray in the masjid, a mandatory. And when people not going there, I'm gonna go ahead and burn their house. You see, that much, subhanallah, subhanallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran, يا أيها الناس إنا وعد الحق فلا تغرنكم الحياة الدنيا ولا يغرنكم بالله الغرور. صدق الله العظيم. So in this Quran ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Jalla Jalaluhu, Surah Al-Fatir, ayah 35, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, O mankind, indeed, the promise of Allah is true. You think it doesn't come, but it's coming. The promise of Allah is true. So let not worldly life dilute you. Right? This worldly life dilute you. And be not deceived about Allah by deceivers. Who are the shaitan? Don't be deceived by the shaitan. You have to be careful, subhanallah. Subhanallah. This congregational prayer or Jama'ah prayer established Sunnah in our day. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam strongly urged Muslims to establish Salat al-Jam'ah. Rasul said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Salat al-Jam'ah is 27 degrees more excellent than the prayer of person at his own house. How much are we losing from this? Subhanallah, 27 more. The Salat prayed in Jama'ah at the masjid, 27 hasanat more than praying at home by yourself. Subhanallah, it may not even be accepted. So which one is better? Getting 27 or just getting 1 or nothing? Subhanallah. Let's pick the best one. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is guiding us. Is He giving us a lot of more hasanat for doing things together? Subhanallah. That's the best thing here. There are 3 persons in a town or village, and they do not establish Salat al-Jam'ah among themselves, then Shaitan has overcome and gained mastery of them. Think about that. In a town, only 3 people living, and they not come together, right? Together in the masjid. That means shaitan is gained the mastery of them. Subhanallah. Now, adhere to the Jama'ah, for the wolf only eats from the sheep, the one which is lonely far from the flock. That's the thing. Don't be like the sheep that's not with the herd, right? It's coming off. So you have to be together. By the one in whose hand my soul is, I was about to order firewood to be collected and have it lit, then order the prayer to be called. Subhanallah. This is very important, and then burn their house, because if they didn't come to the masjid, subhanallah. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, angels said that angels come to you in a succession night, and all of them get together at time of Asr and Fajr prayer. Think about that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala purposely asked the angels, how do you live? How do you live them? Right? Ask. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked. The angel's gonna respond, when we went there, we find them while they are praying. And we left them while they are praying. Asr Salah. See? That's the time where the angels will shift around. Okay? And they take the message to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the main message here is, whatever the reason or whatever the circumstance we are in, we need to make a time to pray at the masjid. There are 5 mandatory prayers. Among these, it's highly recommended to pray specifically Subhi Salah, the time what we are right now, Subhi Salat. So Subhi Salat, it is, if you pray Subhi Salat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will count in Jama'ah. If you pray Subhi Salat in Jama'ah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will count half of the night as if you prayed. Allahu Akbar. And if you prayed Isha Salat, alright, Isha Salat, this is a Salat you prayed after Maghrib, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the hasanat of praying half of the night. And add up those two together. If you pray Subhi Salat and Isha Salat together, and you're getting a full of the day, like a full of the night, as if you prayed. Subhanallah. This is great. This is great. So brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important topic. We have to be conscious of that. We have to pray Salat in Jama'ah, in Masjid. Masjids are these days plenty in a number of areas. You don't need to travel a lot to get a masjid, right? Maybe you can walk or drive and so on. So subhanallah. So because of all of that, you have to come to pray to the masjid. Pray your Subhi Salat in the masjid. Make it to the masjid. How about your Isha Salat? And your Asr Salat too. And that's the time angels went to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So praying Salat will give you a guarantee that your Salat is accepted. Your Salat is accepted. Otherwise, you see, it's very challenging to pray even at home with a conscious mind. There are a lot of things around you. There are the kids in there and so many distracting things. But masjid is for prayer. Masjid is built for prayer. So use it for prayer, subhanallah. Use it for prayer. إِنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَهًا آخَرَ. So don't call anyone other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the masjid. So use the masjid effectively. Okay? So that's all we have, inshallah, for today. The importance of prayer in the masjid. How many hasanat is bigger? Is 27 hasanat, subhanallah. And not only that, your salat is more accepted. And think about a wolf, right? Attacking the one that is out of the flock. So be together, okay? And praying Subhi Salat, Isha Salat, at least in the masjid, so you can get the whole night as if you prayed. And those Asr Salats is where the time angels gonna go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and will take message. Allah will ask them purposely, right? How do you see that? So That's all we have, inshallah, for today. I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will see you.